Claude 3.7 Sonnet is here, and we have finally now thinking. We have better code again, so developers are cooked again for the third time. We have also for our AI agent developers better tool usage. But what about the price? Well, stick with me till the end of the video where we shortly explore all about the newest updates from Claude 3.7. See you in a bit. Claude 3.7 Sonnet is what Anthropic calls a hybrid reasoning model, and it's the first of its kind on the market. But what does that actually mean? Think of this. Most AI models have one fixed way of thinking. They either respond quickly with whatever comes to the mind first, or they take their time with every response. But Claude 3.7 is different, because it can operate in two modes. A standard mode for quickly responses, like previous Claude models, and then we have the extended thinking mode, where it actually shows you its reasoning process. And this is especially useful for complex math problems, debugging code, physics questions, or following detailed instructions. And the cool part, if you're using the API, you can actually set a thinking budget, telling Claude exactly how many tokens it can use for thinking. And this gives you control over the trade-off between speed and quality. According to early testing, Claude 3.7 Sonnet is absolutely crushing it when it comes to coding tasks. Companies like Vercel, Replit, and Canva have all found it performs better than other models at tasks like handling complex code bases, planning code changes, managing full-stack updates, and so on. And the benchmarks are impressive too. It's achieving state-of-the-art performance on real-world software development tasks like SWE-bench, Verified, and the SWE-bench. So, my dear developer friends, and now comes the biggest surprise for us developers, introducing Claude Code. It's their first AI agentic coding assistant in the form of a CLI, and it's crazy because it's like they are competing now with Cursor. And I would say let's quickly watch the demo for a second.
Let's get Claude to help explain this code base to us. Claude starts by reading the higher level files, and then it dives in deeper. Now let's go through all the components.
So we see that we don't actually need to manually add the files that we want to work with, like in GitHub Copilot, but Claude is simply searching for the whole code base and getting all this context information, and then can work with this context information.
Cool. Here's its final analysis.
Okay, now let's move forward, where we don't actually, here we see also then the thinking output. So it's actually using the newest Sonnet 3.7 for this task, of course. And what I actually like is also the way how it's then responded back. So in these small changes here, yes, no, yes. So we see each component that Claude Code changed, and then we can accept it or deny it. But we've seen this also previously. For example, if you also had a look on Ader, for example.
Next, it's updating the logic to ensure the saving state works correctly. After a bit, Claude completes the task. Here's a summary of what it's done.
Yeah, and at the end, this is also very helpful. We see a summary. Yeah, I'm pretty excited. I tried to implement this on my side. It's actually quite simple. You just need to use a simple npm command to install it. But at the moment, it's the hype is there, and I was too late. I were not able to get an account. Hopefully you had more luck. But anyway, I'm now in the waitlist. Let's see. If I get my hands on, I will make a short tutorial on this. And also there is something really useful that I found. It's on the documentation. They also updated this. Here the Claude Code tutorials. So also get your eyes on this as well. As I already mentioned at the beginning of the video, the price sadly did not change for Claude 3.7. So we see again here the same prices that we had on Claude 3.5. But anyway, if it's like this good, I'm willing to pay the price for it. I guess we covered the biggest updates in this video. Thank you for watching and see you in the next one.